Right, hello! We're doing a live alien radio signal hunt again tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorise we are most likely to hear a message from ET. Should they be out there? Should they be sending messages? So that's what we're doing tonight as the Earth rotates. Our dish is going to sweep across the night sky there. Hopefully, passing over a star. Let me just fix that. That is inhabited, and hopefully sending us a signal. If it is, then we should see a nice clear signal coming in on the meters down below. We've got a couple of interesting signals. You can see some spikes, some little ridges down there and in there. That is likely to be electronic interference. But it is quite interesting, it's quite strong, some of those tonight. So let's keep our eyes peeled and see if that changes as the night goes on. We're not going to be on too long tonight. We've got Movie Club later at 10 PM, so we'll only be on for about an hour. So do join us for that. But we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt there tonight, listening on the same frequency that the WOW signal was detected on a few years ago now. But there have been plenty of anomalous signals detected over the years. And yeah, that is what we're on the lookout for tonight there. So do say hello if you're new here. Let us know where you're watching from. How do you feel about the UFO phenomena, the aliens? Are they already here? Or maybe these distances are far too fast for them for them to reach us here. Zen is in and Ayup is in already. Ayup, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. All goes back into stream there. An evening or popcorn at the ready for tonight. Exactly. I've got Alan's bucket of popcorn. He would throw a sulk if we didn't have that. So, yeah, I hope you're all ready for Movie Club on that one. Paul is in as well, and up there, I see the likes. Thank you for those. All of the likes, guys, and the shares does help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. So, again, we've got these very strong interference signals tonight. Look at these ones coming in around there, these spikes. Very thin, very precise, so most likely electronic interference like that. We'd expect it to be more of a ridge there, more of actually kind of like the green line. That's what sort of thing that we are looking for. But it's still interesting that we're getting something through there. Still haven't figured out what could be causing that problem there. Paul is in the house and Silence are ready for the movie. I love it there. So it's is it proximity, Amazon Prime, and you got to get ready. And then we press play at 10 PM UK time. And yeah, we chat along in the Discord. And fair warning, it goes pretty sideways, I'm sure. I wonder what Alan's going to make of this one there. Evening and stuff, Zen. How are you? How was Liverpool tonight there? And the big solar pulse. Oh, okay. Very interesting. We still need to add the correlations thing, so we can see if we can track any there. Those solar weather, bring that in as well. Because that is quite the ridge tonight. Quite the ridge. You wonder if it amplifies things. Radio's weird. It can have all sorts of knock-on effects with each other. Even if something's not on the same frequency there, you get harmonics and, you know, holograms and all sorts of weird things with a radio. So, got to keep our eyes peeled for the highly strange there tonight. So again, if you're joining us, guys, do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And how do you feel about the phenomena? Do you think aliens are out there, or are we all alone? Are we being visited? Or are the distances far too vast for that there? Oh, pretty quickly it slides into the gutter on movie night there, and Aliens Brothers are banned. Yeah, Alan's Brothers are banned. They are quite they're quite excitable, aren't they? There, it does go into the gutter pretty quick there. And out, thank you, coming in with the roses. So yeah, we are doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight, searching the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorize that if ET is out there, this is where they'd put the message, hello, is anybody else out there? And specifically, it's these two lines here. We're looking at the same bit there, but we're displaying that information slightly differently. So we've got two of them up there, helps us see any potential signals coming in there. But that is the channel on the dial, the frequency where we'd expect that activity to be, and where it has apparently been in the past. There are quite a few candidate signals out there. It does seem to be that the more we look, the more anomalies we do find. Now, are they all definitely alien? Or are some of them potentially just sort of weird natural phenomena that we haven't yet discovered? And I think there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of undiscovered natural phenomena, but I don't think all of it. Just the sheer amount that we get in there. I think there's got to be some aliens in there as well. And Silence.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. And they are just plain wrong 95% of the time there. You ought to see their space toys are us. Oh my god. The images, up that you're conjuring there. I can imagine that. I'm sure we'll see some of that tonight there. You'll try and ban them. I'm sure they'll be on there. Debster is in as well. How are you doing? It's Friday today. Well, hey. Still got a week. Still working all over the weekend there. Heather is in. How are you? Are you ready for movie club later? So guys, we're only going to be on until about 9:30, and then we'll be rolling over to get ready for movie club at 10 p.m. there on the Discord. That'll be complete. Which will be completely right. Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah. Tickers, how are you doing? Have you got your internet today, or is that tomorrow? Oh no, was it today? Are you all connected now? Have you got Alan up on the big screen? Are you all settled in there? And loving to hear that one, Heather there. How are you doing, UFO Now as well? Good to see you in tonight. Sadly, guys, the weather has not played ball, so we're doing an alien signal hunt tonight. But tomorrow is looking very, very, very clear for us, so it should be a lovely skywatcher for us. Then let's have a quick image. There we go. That's what the night sky looks like here. A little bit more colour, actually. I think that's black and white for some reason. But yeah, we do that when the skies are clear, and we can get that camera out, and we see all sorts of weird and wonderful things in the night sky there. And we are coming to you from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle Country, just down the road from Stonehenge there. So do join us for that one tomorrow night. It's going to be pretty good there. Evenings DJ as well. You've got a clear sky where you are, but tomorrow is looking very clear for us. So at the minute I thought maybe, but no, it's all cloudy. And we're only going to be on for an hour before we roll over to Movie Club. So if you're not on our Discord yet, roll over to there, and then 10 p.m. we're all pressing play on Proximity, which is on Amazon Prime at the minute in the UK, and yeah, we're going to be watching that along and having a chat, and Alan's going to be in the chat as well there, and he's going to be letting you know what he thinks of it. Is it accurate? Is this what an alien invasion looks like? I'm assuming that's what the storyline is. It does tend to be if it's an alien film. Then the videos I've tagged you in now. What did you think of the video? I haven't seen those ones, UFO Now. Let's have a quick look. Let me have a quick look, see if they have come up. No, wrong one. Sorry. If I haven't remembered them. Where are we? Let's have a look. Message. Nope. I can't see it. Where is it? Activity. I am a bit old when it comes to this, so I may have totally missed it. I can't see any of them. Sorry about that, UFO Now. No, I'm not in my activity, and not in the messages or anything there. So I'm not really sure what's gone on there. But TikTok is weird. Maybe they'll appear at some point. Sorry about that one. I'll if they do come up, I'll have a proper scroll for deep dive, because maybe they're at the bottom of the list. But yeah, we'll see if we can find them later on those ones there. Watford Way. Oh, you're a few miles away from us. Actually quite near where I used to live there. But yeah, the skies are pretty crappy at the minute there, sadly. Heather as well, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate those guys. All goes back into the stream there. Antica's there. Brief drop in. Our house move has crippled us there. What's that having a sulk about? Now, look, oh my god, the aliens are interfering. It's coming and it's going. There we go. Don't tell me there's more equipment on the way out. Ass interference there. We're getting too close, obviously. They didn't want us to see the actual signals coming in there tonight. Wi-Fi Monday. Well, we expect to see you back then. With Alan on the big screen for Monday. Mayor, how are you doing? So you told you, yeah, well, hey, what was it you saying up as well? It was big solar flare or solar activity as well today? I reckon it's just technical problems. It's always the way for me. It always tends to mean I have to replace something. There, Mayor, thank you for the hearts there. Alan, is it time for walkies yet? He's being stubborn. He's refusing to go. They are loving the stickers. But guys, if you're joining us, we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight, and we're searching the hydrogen line. That is the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize we are most likely to hear a message from ET, should they be out there, and sending signals. It's where, in the past, a number of anomalous signals have been detected. There, like the WOW signal from back in the 70s, but many, many more anomalous signals that science cannot explain through their understanding of the cosmos there. So we're on the hunt tonight, listening out there, hoping to hear ET say hello. We're listening for a very specific type of message there. That is a civilization sending out a message, not knowing the recipient there, the recipient, something like that. Not knowing that it's going to be heard, basically. A high-powered radio transmission there just saying hello, or maybe it's goodbye, or danger, warning, or help. You don't know what it could be, but it'd be something along those lines, rather than ET to ET communication there, the interstellar delivery order, their Amazon parcel. That could be on any frequency. That could be by any means of communication there. Maybe something telepathic there, maybe light, or maybe a quantum property there. So they could be anywhere. But for the particular message of, is anybody else out there that we do think would be on this frequency there? OGV in the house, how are you doing there? And when does the competition end? So it ends the last day of the month, which I think is Tuesday. I am so off the ball with everything. It is, yes, Tuesday night. So we're going to be ending our competition. So you see this little thing up here. The manufacturer Nuelec there, they make all the electronics that we use to do the streaming there, to listen to the stars. They're giving away 3 starter kits. There we go. They're quite simple, really, but they're good as little starter kits there that will get you rolling, doing this sort of thing, and all sorts of other wonderful stuff in a radio there. You'll be able to listen in, tune into the ISS as it flies over, all sorts of weird, cool things there. But they're very kindly offered to give away 3 starter kits to you guys. And all you've got to do is go to the competition channel on our Discord. So you've got to sign up to Discord, link in the bio for that. There we go, just to show you how to do that. And then in the competition channel, type the word alien, and then on Tuesday, we'll do a live draw on the stream there and see who the winners are. You've got to be over 18. You've got to be in the UK, Europe, or North America for them to post it to you. But other than that, it's good going. And we've only just hit 30 people entering that. So at the minute, that's a 1 in 10. That's a 1 in 10. That is not bad at all there. And V, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate those. All go back into the stream there. The energy has been strange. Who was it that was saying that yesterday as well there? I think it's such a common thing. People are picking up on something intuitive, aren't they? How are you feeling, though, today? And do you think there's a connection with that as well? They're loving the stickers there. And I need a new harness for Alan there. He's broke off his last one. Just choose it. He's savage, isn't he, Matt? He's savage. How are we doing, tubers, as well? It's a bit quiet. We are on a bit early for you guys there. V coming in with the hashtag. Guys, it is the likes, the shares, the hashtag, sorry, that does help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. Oh, I need to just check in with Leanne quickly before she messes up dinner. Right. Sorry, guys. Right, there we go. Just put in the food order, ringing my little bell. Ding, ding, ding. Haven't eaten yet. Straight off of the train from work and then straight onto the stream for you guys. Busy times at the minute. One day it'll sort itself out there. Maya coming in with the shares and A-Up coming in with the stickers. I do like those. But guys, A-Up has been working very, very hard on a super secret thing there. And very soon, we'll have an announcement there. I think you're all going to love it. I'm very, very excited there. V, what is for dinner? Some form of Chinese. And I was just exercising my preference at what sort of food that'll be. I'm not sure if I'll be allowed, if I've been good enough. But fingers crossed there. Oh, you know it as well. Excellent, Maya. I'm too over the shop to notice, though, if I was there. So that's the grave there. I'm useless with secrets like this. I'm absolutely useless. I just want to tell all you guys. I think it's so cool. Oh, V, you'll know soon enough. And I think you'll like it. But yeah, I am useless. It takes all of my energy to keep secrets. I'm not very good at it. My arm could be twisted quite easily. But guys, if you're joining us, we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight, searching the hydrogen line. The channel on the radio dial said where scientists do theorise we are most likely to hear a message from ET should they be out there. But it is a bit of a right place, a right time sort of thing there. Not only is our dish going to be pointed at a star that is inhabited by alien life, which we're not going to really know from down here, so there's a lot of luck with that one, but also when they are choosing to send those signals. These signals are going to have to be so energy intensive there to traverse these distances and still be detectable, because kind of like it's like when you're shouting, basically. If somebody's further away, you've got to shout louder, you've got to put more energy into it there. If there's a bit of background noise, maybe it's a beautiful waterfall but it's very noisy, again you've got to shout even louder to get that heard. As the time the sound wave gets to you, it can be very quiet and fade in amongst the background noise. The same works for radio transmissions as well, and obviously space is big, so the distances are so very vast indeed and would require a hell of a lot of energy to send it. So it's unlikely that ET is going to be basically prioritising sending those messages. They'll probably do it occasionally. We've only done it once as a species. Maybe if they want to do it, they'll do it maybe once a month, once a year, maybe once every 10 years. And what is their year? Do they do it by their orbits? Do they do it something else? Maybe these creatures, their year is equivalent to 1,000 years for us. We have no idea. So maybe they think they're doing it quite regularly. But really for us, it's a simple flash and it's gone. But they do think that actually our most likely candidate that we are going to get, most likely candidate of the type of signal that we're going to receive, is going to be either a goodbye message there or a cry for help, because a civilization is going to be more motivated to utilize more of its energy resources to send that message than they would generally if it's just casually, kind of like us. It's just not a priority. We're not sending out those messages because it's a lot of effort. We've got other uses. We've got all these scientific uses. We don't want to be using all of our space radar for that purpose, whilst we could be using it to actually map the comets and asteroids in our solar system. It's a bit frivolous, isn't it, sending messages? And maybe ET is like that as well. They've not got the priority. But if it is the end of your civilization, maybe the black hole is getting close there, your sun is expanding and you can't get off planet, whatever the issue may be there, you're going to be more motivated to put your resources into sending that message as our last hurrah, potentially, there. Until Alan peed in your bed. Problem is, Maya, there is, like, as we read in the deep dive, that aliens, they might kind of unify their excretion mechanisms through the pores in their skins. So that's all at once. If Alan's done that in my bed, it's going to be all at once. And I wouldn't put it past him there. I could never tell my kids a secret surprises. They can't keep anything in. I'm the same. I'm absolutely useless for it. I mean, trying to keep like Leanne, the engagement quiet for Leanne it's so painfully difficult, because it took me a very long time, and most of the time she's occasionally dropped a hint. It's been quite good, but for some reason, there's almost as if she knew. She started to kind of get a little bit flippant about how long it had been, and I'm like, you got to hold on another couple more months, and I'll pop the question. Don't spoil it now. But I almost gave it away on the stream once. I think I might have done, but she probably just forgot there. And I also flea treated the ship and got his flea bath. What a drama queen he is. Did you have to fight him just to wrestle Alan in the flea bath? I can't imagine. He won't do anything by choice there. But I'm trying to tap the screen whilst trying to put a fake tan on there. Is your phone covered in tan there? Is it fake Alan tan though? Because you're becoming up green there. Do you reckon Alan just uses a darker shade of green there, like when he wants to look good on the beach? Imagine Alan in a little mankini. I'm sure that will come up on Movie Club tonight. That's going to be generated there, isn't it? Loving the stickers there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be good there. ET does not exist there, but reptilians do. They're Agent X. Possible. It's possible. But I think if we exist, then ET has got to exist as well. Like just the likelihood, if life developed here, it's probably developed elsewhere. Now, is that what we're seeing? Is that what we call the phenomena? Maybe it's part of it. Maybe it's none of it. Maybe it is all, say, reptilians and other things like that as well. But I think if we exist, life is going to be pretty much abundant, and they're probably complex as well, unless there is a compelling reason why Earth is special there. And I haven't seen one just yet. Although saying that, our moon is quite special. Now, could that be the thing that has helped our development along? Is that why we're special? Maybe why we're all alone here? Or is it a sign in of itself that there is something else afoot there? Because it's a little bit too perfect in many, many ways there. So I could see it going both ways. And I constantly, the more I look, the more I see very good arguments for either way on a lot of these discussions here. And it makes me realise how little I do actually know. We need some specialists in the house. Where are the adults? There. It's everywhere there. That's where I'm leaning at the minute there. Cold storage. Oh, is that the one, like a virus outbreak one in a like a self-store? I saw the trailer of that. It looked all right there. Kate the Late, how are you doing today, Kate? Are you ready for movie club? And whatever you call it there, my 6 bay has been full with anxious people there, just being around Alan. That's what'll do it there. I wonder if there is correlations to these. We do not track the data very well, I don't think at all. I'd love to do like a larger scale study like that on people that kind of, whether they self-identify as intuitive or a particular skill set or anything like that, or not even, just go, oh, I get the sense every now and again. I'd love to see if we could plot that and see if there are any correlations between solar activity there, certain events that happen in the slight future, if there's a bit of a precognition involved. Oh, the birds are going off. Leanne must be wrestling them to bed there. Good evening, super spies. How you doing, X? And Rachel is in the house. How you feeling tonight? Make yourself a cup. You're busy drowning Alan. Well, you got to do it there. He's space fleas and space worms is another one. He does his deworming tablets there. And good news there. I can have pop. Oh, Kate, that is actually really bloody good news. We need to send you some popcorn for that to celebrate there, Kate, for next movie club. That is actually very good news. I'm very happy for you there, and I'm hoping that that is not just because popcorn is safer than we expected, but because hopefully there's an improvement or something. Please tell me there's some progression there on that one. Yeah, it was an alien fungus outbreak of the green. So I didn't know it was alien related though. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll have, when that comes on the platforms, we'll have to add that to Movie Club. X, are you going to eventually come onto the Discord and join us for Movie Club? Probably not, but you are welcome to. One day you'll come over to the dark side and join us there. And that is Teddy shouting at the minute, so that is his alarm call. He's not a happy boy for some reason there. Maybe Leanne trying to put him to bed. He's normally quite good about going to bed, though. And so you can say, is it below the moon tonight? Now that is pretty cool because the moon is very, very bright there. So it's harder, isn't it, to see the objects. Was it illuminated itself, or do you think it was the reflection from the moonlight, or was it the fact that it was darker and therefore you could see the absence of light there? Tell us about that. Hold on. Trying to negotiate dinner. Better turn my phone off of Do Not Disturb, hadn't I? I might see my messages then as well there. Oh God, worms, yep. Alan doesn't wash his hands after the probing, does he? There, guys, if you are just joining us though, we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight there. As the Earth rotates, our dish is sweeping across the night sky, passing over various stars and their planets. Hopefully one's going to be inhabited by intelligent life and be sending us a signal. If so, should come through here on the meters dear. We're listening on a frequency called the hydrogen line. That is the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize that if ET is out there, this is where that message would be heard, and it is where as a species we have detected a number of anomalous signals over the years, and the frequency of these anomalous signal detections is going up as our equipment gets more sensitive there. We're able to hear those fainter signals from further away, and we're getting a lot of candidates are there. Now, can we slam dunk say that they are definitely alien in nature? We can't yet. Science, and I think quite reasonably, requires a second detection of that signal there. We want a separate dish pointing at the same star there to confirm that we are hearing what we think we're hearing, where we think we're hearing it from. But the difficulty is a lot of these detections are made quite a long time after the data has been recorded there. In fact, some cases over 20 years there. So it's unlikely that when you realise 20 years later, you point your dish up there, is ET still going to be on the phone waiting? I think it's like having your doorbell ring and then waiting 20 years to go answer it and go, oh, My Amazon parcel isn't still here. That's a bit rude. You know, it's that sort of equivalent to me. There. Oh no, I just managed to manage my intake well today, so I can have some slightly sweet and salted. Well, very well and decaffeinated. Well, Kate, that is still a win. That is still a celebration there. Well done. Is it 3 bits of popcorn though? Is Alan trying to hoover a teddy up there? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Alan isn't a fan of the birds. There. Thank you, V. I've just remembered about the animations there now. They're humbling me there, making me look like the potato, and then when the animation ends, there is not much difference there. And there, I think I watched or started watching that film about the alien mold there. Oh, and early tonight, we are Pluto. We are on early because we're also coming off early. We have Movie Club over on the Discord at 10 PM, so we're only on until about 9:30 tonight, so we're just going to get in our fix. But remember, you're all welcome to join us over there. Link in bio for the Discord, and there's a little Movie Club channel. What it is, we all press play at 10 PM and then chat along in there, including Alan. Alan gives his unsolicited opinions on all of the films there. How accurate and detailed is the probing? He wouldn't have done it like that. I think he's one of them. But you're all welcome to join us for that, even if you just want to sit there quietly. You're more than welcome over there for that. So yeah, link in bio for the Discord, and we're going to be watching Proximity, which is on Amazon Prime at the minute there. So join us over for that one as well. And this afternoon, oh no, so definitely zipped past your camera this afternoon as well. Okay, so nice and daylight. Awesome, Rachel. You get so many, I mean, but you probably spend a lot more time actually looking up to the sky there than I do. That might be why you get a lot of connections there. And well done though. And Pluto there, I don't know why my G means what my G means. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like you're pretty hip there. I didn't pick up on it. It's like when I try and use like, you know, kids language. The problem is now I'm about 2 generations out of date, so even what I think I'm saying is the hip kid language, it is not. And I'm like generationally out there as well. And we had a little bit of blue sky there. So blue sky, we didn't today. Although actually, just it was getting dark. I was in Bath. It's actually stunning. The clouds party, we had a nice pink sunset coming on all the Bath stones. That's lovely. For about 10 seconds. The rest of it was just rain. Rain there. We know aliens are real. We have Alan. Well, look, this is the thing. This should just settle the debate here. We have Alan. Obviously, we've got our own proof right here as well.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Yes, thank you, Alan. There. But quickly, who have we got in on the tubes there? Throughhouse is in. Harko, how are you there? And Private Tomcat. Good to see you guys. Sorry I'm a bit delayed there. How are you doing tonight? We're only on for about till about 9:30 UK time. But it's about another 40 minutes there, and then we're going to be rolling over to the Discord for our movie club. But in the meantime, we are still going to be scanning the skies, hoping to detect a message from ET. They are incredibly rare, but the more we do it, the more our statistical odds do increase. So let's keep our eyes on the meters there, guys. And why did I agree to go into space with a maniac, Alan, who's fleas and worms? That in his culture, to be fair, though, Mal, in Alan's culture, the more worms you are, it's like a sign of wealth to them. You know, it's a status symbol. The more fleas, the better. And gotta love a bit of the old blue sky. I mean, when it comes through, like the first, after we had that run, didn't we, of was it 50 odd days of rain solid, we had that one clear blue sky, and I felt that. It was like an electric shot, like smelling salts, you know. I was like, "Way!" That was lovely. It's not had the same kick since. But I wouldn't turn down a nice, beautiful sky there as well. Too bad there isn't a pickle-themed one. Oh, Rachel, don't you worry. We'll get the pickle one out there. I was thinking that. That was what I was thinking. Reminds me of those. We're going to do that. And no, I can have a medium-sized bowl of... actually, that is good, Kate. Well done. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being cool and 10 being it's an alien. Well, I'm off the charts, but in the negative on that one there. Looked very silver. Oh, I like that. Not many things commercial are silver, or at least highly reflective like that. So that is a good tick in the box there, but I'm sure it's probably fast as well, and you can filter out the explainable. Silver is the new pink. Are you talking about my hair? Yeah, grow old gracefully. I've not done anything gracefully in my life, but I should try, probably. graceful as something that isn't very graceful there, as a truffle hunting pig. And I love Bath, it's lovely. Also, Wells is up. I've only been to Wells once there. That's where they filmed Hot Fuzz, wasn't it? And that's the main reason I went there, because that's such a cool movie. But no, Bath is nice. It's kind of the reasonable balance of city, but not too rough. It's quite a nice place. I remember I went out there first time in many, many years. It was just towards the end of the 2020 lockdown stuff. So everyone was starting to go out and socialise again. And we did a weekend away there in Bath, staying in a travel lodge, and it was like everybody had just gone mental. The fact that they could socialise, and like it was like rioting on the street, not in like a particularly violent way, but like football matches, that sort of like crowds where there's a few that are playing up, and they were throwing those e-scooters everywhere, and every part of Bath it was. And the police everywhere, like it's just like they'd released everybody into the wild again, and we'd forgotten how to socialise. It's calmed down a bit now, though. And mate, Sam, I won't tell you, Alan told the crew you wear calls. That's okay, I told it off like, thank you, mate, I would never be caught dead in calls. Apparently, I don't know, I'm probably late on this one, but apparently they were fashionable for a while, because I refused. It was, it's the fashion, that's what was in the shop. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I have respect. I'm still hooked on skinny jeans. I'm going to be buried in them, but apparently that's old hat as well. It's a giveaway your age there. The pickle tickle does. That's a very, very different stream there. V and May are loving the stickers. And popcorn is a really good snack. I do like a bit of popcorn. Gets in my teeth though, and my teeth aren't up to much these days. But Alan insists for movie night there. If Agent X, I haven't partied like that in a very long time there. How are we doing, Marcus? Good to see you. And go to disinfect sick bay. And have you been to York there? I think you did. Like, yes, so Pluto, I was thinking, as soon as you said that, I was thinking, like, York is my favourite city. I was lucky enough during the lockdown times, I was doing some freelance work, and that was basically the only place that I could get any work, and I used to live in Essex, so I'd have to go up like for a couple of days at a time, like once or twice a month. And oh my god, honestly, out of every city I did do most of the big ones, but out of every city, York is just the best. It's everybody there is so friendly, they're so interesting, they're so like, there's so many opportunities there. It was just absolutely amazing. We did consider moving there, but it was a bit too far from work down in Bristol to do the trip there so often. But oh no, York is my favourite city there as well. I think it's something to do with the fact that it's still got its medieval walls, and that kind of condenses that city area to like evolutionarily selects only the best for it. Keeps us povos out there, so there's not much crime there. But it's a beautiful place as well. No, you're not here for long, Agents. We're not going to be on long as well either there. And V, Sam, you have to show Agent X. Agent X, if you not... Right, okay, let's quickly do this one. So we don't want Agent X missing out on this, right? I've got to remember where it is now. So obviously we're doing a super serious stream. And it's important that we respect the magnitude of the topics that we discuss here with an appropriate theming there. So, naturally... pickle time! Oh, I love the pickle. Why is it struggling in my eyes tonight? Oh, you got to give me something super serious to talk about whilst we're doing this now. Like, it's never going to go there. Enjoy the pickle. Where was the distorted Chad face? I love the pickle. Just the way you kind of frost every now and again. But this one is another one. Look at that. They call it looks maxing. That's the thing the kids are doing these days. I need to lose some weight, I think. That's hilarious. And this is totally not a filter. The fact that the meters are bending, it's just the sheer impressive mass that I have here. It's the gravitational lensing of my face that is causing that. It's fucking ridiculous. But I quite like it. And then we're back to the potato. There is that. Love it. Skinny jeans, what I grew up with, I'm going to get buried in them. And do you... It's quite good. The Pharaoh. It was V. You have to take the credit. The Pharaoh animation one is what gave me the idea for the costume for the quest. For that one. Adidas. I can't afford Adidas. That one. That's where the inspiration came. I like that. That's a good look. That's why I bought the costume. Thank you, Pete. It's very kind. And we are having too much fun. The worms and now pickles. I know, we've gone slightly off of subject. But the funny thing is that it's only you guys on TikTok that can see all the animations. The YouTubers are going, what the is he talking about there? Why is he pulling a face? And they don't get to see it. YouTubers, you're missing out there. You get the better platform most of the time, but for the animations there. And hey up there, I love you all too there. I do much history, and you can feel it there. I was only saying that I need to go back soon. Oh, honestly, like I would never get bored of that city. There were so many, everything was interesting there. So many interesting restaurants, coffee shops, little independent retailers that are actually good there. Like the atmosphere of people there was absolutely amazing. And if you've not been yet, there's a little shop, I think Leanne might have mentioned on the street before, but they're called the York Ghost Merchants, and they get it down amazingly. They sell these little figurines of ghosts. There's two sizes, small and medium, and they kind of make them, and they're all kind of slightly different. They're all handmade. And you go into this very Victorian themed shop, and like they're all dressed as Victorian salesmen there, and they're all on display, and you select your ghost. And there's little things like there's a crack in the wooden boarding, and you look for the crack, and there's a whole like diorama behind it. The detail is just crazy, and they're so popular that there's like, it's a tiny shop. There's a queue of an hour and a half or more always every day outside of that shop now, and they've opened up multiple other ones there, and there's always a queue for them. It's ridiculous, but they're like the perfect little product there. I think it's amazing. Need to go back and buy more York. Hey up, exactly. You're ahead of the game there. We're ahead of that. I've got a couple behind me. Hold on. We've got some downstairs. Where are they? But I'm obsessed. A good product is, to me, is the same as art. And I will display it with such. So that there you go. It's just a solid red one. But they're all come from the same mould. But they like, you know, they'll do different sort of colour patterns, and because they're all kind of unique. There's a multicoloured one there, and there's the little one here, the little baby one there as well. But sometimes they do special edition ones, like they've made metal ones, or I've got ones with glow-in-the-dark eyes, or once that they put like an old penny in the base there, like a Victorian penny. So what's hey, pot of gold there, thank you. So they do custom ones, and they always sell out there as well. But I love those. They're amazing little things there. And the chin, I know, right? That's the way we're going. I've not got the jaw structure for that. Spat at your teeth. I've got to figure out a way. Maybe I can. Yeah, there'll be a way I can do that without bending the things. See if we can convince some new people to think that's what I actually look like there. I mean, it's how I see myself in the mirror. Obviously, reality's slightly different there. Subjective reality. There as well. And X up the top there. And V, thank you for the gifts, guys. Appreciate those. It all goes back into the stream there. Raph is in the house. Good to see you there. And ding dong, everyone. The crazy ship we are. Alan's had his effect on us there as well. And oi, space and time, well, that's what it is. Space is relative. If you get, guys, where is it? If you get too close to my chin, actually time moves a lot slower. Just the sheer mass. There, we're bending space and time. That is, I'm not sure if I prefer that over the pickle. No, the pickle does win there. Where are we? The potato as well. It suits you. The potato. Thank you there, Rachel. I'm basically the potato anyway. I know I'm a shaved head. If I shaved my beard, I'd be indistinguishable. There. Open the psych ward. We're one big psych ward here, Mayor. But the lunatics have taken over the asylum fully. Have you been? I've made the point of going to all of their other shops. Have you ever done Ghost Week? Up. Now, Ghost Week is really good. So they have a whole week where they do partnering events with all of the other businesses in York. So they'll be like, if you go to certain pubs, you can get a stamp in a passport, kind of like our stream passports, and then you're allowed to buy a special edition ghost. Or you go into like the museums there, and then they'll hide like the ghosts in all the museum dioramas. You have to count them, and lots of weird ghost themed stuff during the Ghost Week there. But every evening during Ghost Week, they put all of these, the reject ones they have all around the year, they number them, and they hide them around the streets of the city, and like around the Minster there, the cathedral, and like you should go and with your torch and go and find the the ghosts around there, and it is packed. There are thousands of people just scouring the streets there. I thought, oh, it'll be easy. I found one, but somebody nabbed it before I got to it. It's right just inches away there, so I was very disappointed I didn't actually find and get to take one home there. But they're amazing, the ghost merchants there. Don't ask me what I think it looks like. Now I'm curious, Mayor, there. Oh, I have it. Honestly, they are good. I call them my pension because they're bloody expensive on eBay there. But luckily, because I was going there during lockdown, which is when they actually opened the shop, like the ones that I bought, I just walked straight in. I was the only person in the shop because the streets were dead. It was brilliant. But yeah, now it's a queue. There's a massive one there. Alan's trying to ingest one of them. I need a green one now. Bollocks. That's it. I haven't got a green one. We need a green one. I have a new water spray bottle for Alan. It's working. We use one of them for the birds. It's very effective. Very effective. It's kind of like Duck Hunt. Remember that one for the old games consoles there? You got to shoot the ducks out of the air. It's like that. Trying to put Brian to bed overnight, get the spray bottle out, and trying to shoot her out of the air. Eventually she gets sick of it and goes to bed. There. With fun with a tash. I mean, I've been called worse there, Pluto. I can go with that. I can go with it. And where are we there? Oh, you're having trouble with the sound there, X. Hopefully it's working for you now there. And just can't stay. It is the crazy train very much today there. But here we go. We caught up with the messages. We're a few behind there then. But guys, if you are joining us, I said we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt. We've gone off on a few side tangents as we tend to do there, because whilst we're waiting for the action, we love to hear your accounts of the phenomena, anything in the latest news you'd like to share or ask questions with, or just generally going off in the weird and wonderful. Oh, sorry, Kate. Yeah. So they're little tiny, like figurine ghosts there. Like you see the eyes, and it's kind of like a haunting fact like that. Ooh, little ghosts, little patterns on them, but they're ridiculously collectible, and they're coming very cute boxes there. But yeah, so we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight, listening out amongst the stars, hoping to hear E.T. say hello there, listening out from a message from an extraterrestrial civilization out there deep amongst the stars. What did I hear last night? There was, side note, the film, which obviously we were all excited for Disclosure Day, very excited for that one, but very interestingly, have you seen, is it Project Hail Mary as well, the new one from the guy that wrote The Martian there? So it's going to be a really cool space one. Actually it is alien, isn't it? There's an alien in it. But what's really interesting about that is that in the film, I noticed today, they are talking, or they visit some of the stars that we are pointing our dish and our camera to. So Tau Ceti was one, Ross 128 was another one that we've covered, and they are mentioned in that. I think it is Tau Ceti that he takes the ship to, apparently, in the storyline. And Tau Ceti is an interesting star system, about 11 light years away from us here on Earth, with two, we think, Earth-like exoplanets, so planets in the orbit of that star, that apparently has sent some strange signals. There are candidate signals that may well be from that star system, not too far away as well, but that is the one that they are going to. That is the star in that storyline as well there. Oh, you stuck your ghost in Discord. We're going to have a competition now, way up. How many? I'm trying to think how many we've got now. I think I've got 2 downstairs and 3 up here. I ended up buying loads for other people because I had the compulsion to buy more, but I don't allow myself to collect things unless I have a reasonable excuse to, so I had to just buy them for other people. Leanne got a few, so it's basically the same thing. But yes, it's very interesting. It's a star system that we have talked about on the stream as well there. I'm looking forward to seeing those in the Discord there. Excuse me. Heather, so there's a little shop in York, in the city of York there. I say actually they've got a couple of shops there now. It's called the York Ghost Merchants. So you can't really, I don't think, buy them online. But you can get them on eBay for silly money. But yeah, they make you go in. So if you're ever going to York, guys, there is always a queue, a substantial queue, but it is worth it now. So cool there. It does look very, very good there, up, doesn't it, Project Hail Mary? So the gist of the storyline, isn't it, there, is that there is an infection of some nature spreading from star to star there, and they have to send a scientist on a special mission to the only star that is nearby that hasn't been affected, hasn't been infected by whatever this is. They can figure out what it is because our star has been infected and it's going to die like all of the other stars. So something's going on, and they send them on the mission there to tell SETI that hasn't been infected to resolve that. But speaking of spreading star to star there, another close by star, is it Barnard Star there? But it's the one of the ones that may well be displaying a techno signature, which is something that we can detect pointing to technology being in use there. We are seeing the light from that star dimming substantially there. Not the same amount as when a planet transits in front of it and dims the star slightly. No, this is substantial. A star is normally single-digit percentages, like 1 or 2% dimming maximum there for even a big boy. But we're seeing up to 25%, I think, on that star. And it's Tabby Star. But is Tabby Star and Barnard Star the same one? I think it is. There's one that's the same. And yeah, it's very interesting that it's dimming. So we think that maybe that is in orbit around that star could be some sort of structure there, possibly to harvest the energy built by an advanced civilization. But what's really tantalizing about that is that all of the nearby stars that are of a similar type, the same as our sun, which we know are very good for hosting life there, they are all doing the same sort of thing. So something is spreading now. Is it a civilization and their technology, and they're harvesting energy from all of the suitable close-by stars, or is it some sort of infection, like in that film there? So I think it's pretty cool. As well there. Oh, and I won't tell the crew that last night Sam got spooked because of the spirit moon. Yes, I know. I can't do spooks. I want to, but I can't. And that's like me loving cushions and Yankee Candles and always buying them. Sometimes you just have to, don't you? You just have to. Like, the compulsion there. I try not to not allow myself to do that one. But I still do it. I just come up with elaborate ways of justifying it. So hence, all of this crap for this, I can justify it. It's for the stream. I'm learning skills. It's related to my job. Of course that's fine. That's not a mere hobby. No. Of course it is. Hence, red phone. I still have them. I just lie to myself there. The old Yankee Candles. My mother was very much into the old Yankee Candles. Used to wind up no end about that. And used to come up with fake fragrances and labels for the cameras there. I don't know what's to get from the Chinese there. Well, just default, Leanne. Just default to what you would normally get there. Don't let me complicate it if you had an idea. Meddling with the dinner plans for that one there. And people will only queue for food and alcohol in Scotland. And quite reasonably so. I mean, I wouldn't queue for that long anymore, but that is because I've already purchased some. But they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. And they are addictive as well. Oh, did you really? Ayup? I didn't even know it would have been available for anyone like that. That's very naughty there, Ayup. But I'm glad that you've seen it and you can give it your thumbs up. Chicken satay on skewers and fried rice and salt and chili. I am a big fan, and I'm a recent discoverer of the salt and chili ones. That is my new kick at the minute. And like, they do a box with a selection of salt stuff, and it is so salty, but it presses all the buttons. It's delicious. That's why I think I've confused Leanne, because I said, can we do something like that, not the normal order? And poor thing is now probably having to try and rearrange it all there. So your wife needs to be wife to be needs the food. We said my wife needs to be the food order. Wife to be there. Oh, crispy chili, but I like them. My teeth don't. I worry I'm going to lose one every time. Hopefully that's not answered your question though, Leanne. Blink if you're with us. Oh, is it frozen? I've replaced myself with AI. I've not been on the stream in months. I've been sitting, putting my feet up. Yeah, no one can sit anywhere because of cushions in my house. It's clouded with the Yankee scent. I mean, there's worse. There's worse things there. But you were sick of the beef in black bean sauce. You're still sick of it. I could tolerate it, Leanne. I can tolerate it if it makes it a bit easier for you tonight. There. But we'll have to have those little parcels, the little curry parcels, to make up for it. And a good thing is Alan's eyes will sick both the Yankees. We can't have them for the parrots now, sadly. So we can't have any nice smellies. I used to like a good incense stick. Is it Nag Champa? All of the old hippie shops and the head shops always used to stink of Nag Champa. I loved that. But we're not allowed it now because the birds will keel over there. Oh my god! Oh, I was worried that it might go in that direction, up. But tears are warranted. Well, I think we can probably guess what happens. I won't spoil it for anybody else there. They are really. Luckily, I think these ones are like they used to be like £9 for the little ones, and they used to be like £12 for the big ones or something now. But I think it's like £10 and £17 that if you buy them in the shops. But yeah, people on eBay just silly money for them. But if you're there, you can get them for the prices. They have as well, if you don't like the queues, there's a much shorter queue. They call it the dispensary, and it's round the corner, and it's basically like just a little tiny kiosk, and they've got a limited selection in there, but it's more than enough, and the queue's normally much shorter. They're hologram Sam, yeah. It's like ABBA, you know, they've brought them back, and Elvis now, they're doing all those gigs, and it's just the hologram. I'll start singing. What's Alan getting from the Chinese? Alan's not been good enough. He's not allowed Chinese. He has to eat the Chin's food. There.
Have you shown them the York ghosts?
I have. I've got some in front of me. Yeah. Oh, so squid. Oh, no, I don't do fish. I don't do fish. Oh. I do like the York ghosts. Alan with deep fried slugs.
Oh.
A delicacy, I hear, up north. Did you settle on dinner? No, that's why you're up here now. Right, we'll have to arrange this dinner. But whilst I'm discussing dinner, guys, so you're still mildly entertained by the conversation, I'm going to turn myself into a pickle. No, we need it for dinner, but I have to face the camera. Obviously, it was complaints. So, darling, yeah, what's the issue with dinner? Where are we seated?
Because I was gonna get beef and black bean sauce for fried rice.
Yes.
But then I thought, oh no, sounds sick of that. So then I found out that I can get just salt and chicken, salt and chili chicken, and salt and chili chips. You can get that for like a tenner.
Oh.
But then
What would you have?
I don't know, and that's where it lies. Especially if I worry that you'll be too. What's wrong with you? I hate it. You look like Gaston.
Oui, that's gone. Stream like Gaston. Gaston. This is it. This is how it bends time and space around me. It's brilliant. There. Hi, silence over on the tubes as well. So, right, I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at myself in this camera. It's brilliant. It's so ridiculous. Oh, welcome to Earth. I know, but I like it. It's hilarious. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, let me turn that off there. We'll figure out what's for dinner. Oh, should I get my glasses from Jeremy Star for that? Yeah.
I can wait until you're finished with the stream. I just wanted you to know I was in distress.
You're in distress. What was this? What was this? The salt and pepper issue or chili issue? It's how much more money?
Because then I'd have to get something for myself.
Oh, that's just selfish.
So then it's two, whereas we
2
normally
meals, yeah.
share.
We do share. Well, just get the normal in the curry parcels. What's the issue with that?
Would you rather chips?
No. No.
Don't forget I got you a treat.
You got me an energy drink.
No, I got you an ice cream treat.
Ice cream, you say? Oh, thank you. But that isn't savoury. That's not dinner. I don't have dinner for ice cream. Dinner for ice cream?
No, but what I'm saying
I've lost
is
it, guys.
If you're sad about dinner, then you can look forward to that.
I'm not sad about dinner. I mean, I'll be coming off in 10 minutes anyway, but I'll be fine with that. What was Teddy talking about as well?
I don't know. I think it was because someone was playing the clarinet on Star Trek.
Oh, he didn't see my distorted face on the stream then. Anyway, guys, hello. Back to the aliens. How are we doing? Alien radio signal hunt once again. Did we miss the message when I was discussing dinner there? From Jeremy and Cords. Oh, that's an image there. Just have balls. They don't do pork balls. They only do chicken balls from our one. It's very disappointing because I'm not a big fan of chicken. Sometimes it can be done well. Most of the time, I find chicken very, very samey there. And God is cruel giving someone unappetizing to look at such a package. Exactly. Welcome to Married Life. Yeah. And you guys got the front row seats to it there. No dinner for ice cream. Ice cream's been bad. Yeah, I've got to try and be good. I've got to think about the health. I'm getting older now. Oh, it won't be Mooka. We don't have TV on sick bay. Oh, well, you could do with the rest probably there. Be taking Alan for a walk there. And Mr. Wake Up, how are you doing tonight? Welcome aboard. Good to have you in. We've gone a bit off topic, as always, but we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line, waiting to hear a potential message from an alien civilization there. As our dish sweeps across the night sky, passes over various stars and their planets, hopefully one of them will be sending us a message. They're quite rare, these potential candidate signals, but they do happen. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm glad to hear you, Grand. Where are you joining us from? Where in the world? There. I say more like dragging him. Yeah, that's Alan. And I need to go before Ultra Chinese. Oh, thank you, Pluto. You got to join us one day for the movie club there. Not one day. You've been on a couple before, haven't you? I feel like we've laughed over some Alan images that get shared there. Yeah, use my code Chinese for 10% off your local Chinese restaurant. We're all on commission, guys. We're not really. Don't try and use that code. They'll throw something at you. There. But what you can do is enter our competition for your chance to win a home SDR software-defined radio starter kit there. So you can do this streaming or this listening out for alien radio signals all by yourself at home there. Maybe you'll get something there. And off to bed, been crippled from hauling stuff. Oh, you didn't rush. You were still on there, Tickers. Yeah, get yourself rested up. We've got some work to do tomorrow. We've got to move all those boxes outside. Ideally, Leanne, it'll be good to sit down for dinner there. For dinner with Movie Club. My God, words tonight, guys. Frazzled. we got some words out though. I did make the mistake of popping by B&M on the way home from work. I did buy treats for that as well. There and Pluto there. Oh, I've never been on. Have you not? I swear we could have there, but maybe not there. Maybe I will someday. I'm playing Crimson Desert. Okay, fair enough. If you've got the attention there, but one day join. It's an experience. But we also get to see some good movie clubs. Movies in the movie club. Sweet and sour worms. Candied worms. I'm all a fan of those. Some slugs there. Excuse me. What do I do? Just get. Yeah, that's all it is there. You got to get on the Discord, and there's a separate channel, like it's got all the different categories, you know. But the channel for Movie Club, and then basically we just chat in that channel whilst we're watching the film. So we all press play at the same time, and then we just chat along and go, oh, that alien looks weird. Well, normally it's, where's the nipples? That alien's not got nipples. And then Alan will come up, and then somebody will edit an image of Alan into a scene or something obscene like that, and then we laugh and we chat away. Alan chips in, tells us that the probing isn't particularly accurate or something like that. And he would have done the invasion differently. But yeah, it normally goes like that. Every time I crave Chinese food now, I think of salt and pepper, deep fried. Oh, that actually works there, Kate. That actually works. Spot me dinner now. Where's the nipples in my chat line? Yeah, I mean, it comes up, and you'll be surprised. Most aliens in movies don't have nipples. It's a thing. And if we tie that in with the actual real, what we're talking about here, it makes sense, especially with the Greys. Because when we did the deep dive, which was the molecular biologist that claimed to have worked with the alien genetics and biology there, it appears to be that they're sort of a biological robot there. They're made in labs. No reproductive processing there, and therefore no need for nipples. So it does kind of fit there. It could be one of the things there. Have you ever seen UFO in person? So, Mr. Wake Up, brilliant question. Thank you for steering me back on course. So, we do this when it's a cloudy night. Then we can't get the camera out. But when it is a clear night, We do this, the live UFO UAP Skywatch. We're based in Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So the skies are very active here and we see lots of interesting things. So there's a lot of satellites up there, there's a lot of shooting stars, there's lots of that sort of stuff, which is pretty impressive and quite cool to see. But every now and again, and it's normally at least once per stream when we get the camera out, we do see something strange there, something that is definitely unidentified, doesn't fit the explanations of, you know, weather or technological explanation. There we've seen some triangular shapes, we have seen some anomalous movement, some strange flashing, which is very strange. There's some green and orange orb movements and stuff like that. So yeah, we've seen stuff like that. I haven't, with my own eyes, I don't think, seen the clear outline of a craft. I would love to see, like, you know, the big black triangle at night. It's just you can see the shape. It's not just like a silhouette or a bright strange light there. We have, when we take the Skywatch on the road and we take it up the big Iron Age hill forts where past sightings have been had aplenty, we have seen some things with our own eyes there, but it's hard to tell what they are. They're still in the strange light phenomenon. Have you seen anything yourself there? And you've been you have to put a picture up of where we have all to press a play from. It's the start point, the beginning. I normally do it at the credits, so keep a lookout for that. And yeah, okay, I'll post the opening bit where I'm pressing play from. You're always normally ahead, V. It's probably something to do with relativity. Maybe time passes quicker in Scotland. But yeah, I'll post a picture of the scene that I have up where I'm pressing play from. And then on the hour, Alan says go, or I say go for Alan, and then we just watch it from there. And then we normally go, are you at this bit? Yeah. Oh no, I'm at this time. And then we change it. We now want chicken balls, fried rice and sweet and sour curry dipping sauce there. Yeah, on the sauces, very nice there. But just think of the slugs, Kate. Think of the slugs. Oh, you've seen three there, Mr. Waker. I like that. Whereabouts in the world are you based? Where were these sightings? You don't have to be too specific and give the game away too much. But yeah, rough would be pretty cool there. And have they been lights in the sky, or have they been craft shaped? Like I would love first and foremost to see a classic saucer. That would be really cool. And then the triangular craft, I think that is what I really would like to see there. I've just received notification that you're alive. Better late. Am I alive? Shit. Better late than never there. And oh, Rob there. I'm going to build a saucer-shaped drone with flashing lights and cause a major UFO sighting. Can you do it when we're doing it live? Can you fly in front of the camera? I could do with the boost. Make good for clipping there, Rob. And see big scary plastic bags. Yes, that's a whole one there. I want to pull. I do as well, but I don't sell them that. Oh, Yorkshire way. Well, you've got some fantastic clear skies up your way. We was just actually commenting before you come on how much that York is my favourite city. There, the Yorkshire Moors, there, North Yorkshire Moors, the coastlines, absolutely stunning up that way there. So yeah, good skies for it, I bet there. Oh, one's bronze craft with two lights there, and I have videos of the lights. Oh, well, if you ever post it on here, 100% tag us in, so we'd love to see it. We have actually got a little Discord community, and if you fancy it, feel free to join there. And we've got a personal experiences section where everybody's sharing their first-hand accounts of the phenomena, images and videos too, so you can add yours or read through the others there, and that way it doesn't just disappear. Then everybody in the community can see it all that, because we love to hear about that, and the people that aren't on the stream tonight would love to hear about those as well. So I mean, I've seen strange singular lights. The only exception to that would be when the couple of times on the stream where we saw the triangular formation that seemed to be, you know, the three lights there, but seemed to be blacking out the stars behind it, and then the two green orbs that looked like they were chasing each other slightly. There, but it's something about watching it on the screen isn't quite the same as experiencing it with your own eyes there. Oh man, that would be awesome. Thank you for that one. And a warning though, tonight is movie club night, so you'll notice on our Discord that we're all, and you're welcome to join us for it. So we vote for an alien film once a month, and then we sit down and watch it. And tonight at 10 PM UK time, we're going to be watching Proximity, which is on Amazon Prime if you've got it there. And then we chat along. We press play together at 10 PM and chat along in the Discord about the film. Alan, our glorious leader, will be there commenting on the film as well. And you're welcome to join us for that, but it does normally get pretty stupid after a while there as well. So there we go. But where are we? We're actually at our time now, so I need to go and get ready for that. I need to close the stream down and get ready for Movie Club, guys. So do join us over there. Remember, it's easy enough. Link in bio for the Discord. If you've not joined it yet and you have trouble, all you got to do is copy the link. If it doesn't work when you just press it to join your Discord, you got to copy the text of the link, the www.discord.com, wherever it might be, and paste it into any browser. Then it does work for you there. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Silence.
Nom nom nom. Thanks.
Thank you
guys.
for feeding Alan there. And Rob quickly, I'm currently working on a 3-foot skydiver remote control submarine from the TV series UFO. 3D printing the body. Now that is cool. Tickers, who was in the chat earlier, actually, he's a big UFO fan as well. There, I do love a bit of 3D printing as well. There, it's proximity. That's the one. Perfect. Alan got it wrong as well for the Discord, but hopefully he'll get it right tonight. There, when he posts the next movie club announcement. Hopefully. But guys, thank you so much for joining us all tonight. Hope to see you there for Movie Club. In fact, as we sign off, I'm going to put that on. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at 10 p.m. there, just before maybe, for Movie Club tonight. And yeah, we'll see you there. Thank you for being awesome. We'll be on again tomorrow night as normal there, but bye-bye, guys.